Sephiroth was just announced at the Game Awards, and while everyone was flocking to their Google search to try to figure out who the heck he was, I decided to make an analysis, and I actually found some things that I think you guys definitely missed. So, let's get it started. I'll be going through the attacks in sequential order. The first attack I believe to be an F-tilt, coming out at frame 14. It looks like it has good range, and if it has low end lag, it could be a good poking tool. Next up is his F-smash. It has great range, but at the cost of frame data. It comes out at frame 26, which is a very slow smash attack, and probably won't see much use in the competitive side of Smash Bros. Ultimate. Next up, quite an interesting attack, and it's actually what I believe to be his forward air. It has a hitbox before it hits the wall, but what's mainly important, even though it comes out frame 14, if you wanted to know that, is after that, I believe it gives him a wall cling, which allows him to vault off of it. I'm not sure if there's a cap on how many times you can do it, because on Kalos that might be broken, but it actually looks pretty good and it could help him if he has a bad recovery. Next up, the first special attack is his counter/reflector. I believe it comes out at frame 8, again, could be skewed, but it comes out at frame 8 and it only hits on one side. So I believe that in compensation for that, he'll actually get a stronger / more multiplying reflector / counter for him to use, which could be pretty good if a good player gets a hold of it. It might also have more active frames for compensation as well. We'll see. Next up, Nintendo tried to trick us, but it's just a product of good timing. It's his up air. His up air comes out at a whopping frame 34. That is really slow. But I expect it to be extremely strong, probably have little landing lag, and just be huge. This move could be really good just for juggling, but it is really slow, so you still have to consider that. I know you guys have all been waiting for this move, and I believe it to be his side B, although it could be his neutral B, but considering that Joker's Iha is also a snap of the fingers, it's probably a side B. It comes out at frame 32, and it looks like a sort of curse, where after the opponent attacks, as you can see in the link clip, then it will activate and hit them. It could also possibly be on a timer and it was just good timing, but I'm pretty sure it activates when people attacks, which could actually be very broken, because after you hit them with the curse, that basically means that you can run in and you can't get attacked. That could be a problem, but we'll have to see what it actually is. Considering how strong of a mechanic that could be, I hope Nintendo makes it not do too much damage and also not do too much knockback, just so that move is not a problem, because if you can't attack and that move just does 1,000,000,000%, not very fair. Again, another balancing factor is that it does still come out at frame 32, but if you actually look, the projectile looks surprisingly fast, so it could still be pretty good. Next, just so I don't confuse anyone, I just want to say, this up smash clip was placed in between the two side B clips, but I didn't want to confuse anyone, so if you're wondering, that's what it is. His up smash comes out on frame 22, however it's probably going to be super strong, and it's really big. Probably gonna have a lot of end lag, probably not gonna be that good of an up smash, maybe Ganon-esque, but who knows, maybe it'll end up being better than we think. But for now, it doesn't look like it's gonna be that good. The next move, I can't totally make out what it's gonna be, but I predict it's either going to be some kind of drop down B or down air, where when they hit the ground, that's when they go through the landing hitbox and the landing lag, similar to maybe Mii Sword Fighter's down air. And yeah, that's all I can really say about that move. There's a tiny bit of Sephiroth moving here, take it as you will. I'm not going to focus on it because there were just way too many things going on. It's a really high chance of me getting it wrong, but it's there if you want it. The next move is down smash. If you look closely, you might be tricked into thinking that's a down tilt, but if you look very closely, you can actually see that it's definitely a down smash because of the little spark that you get at the beginning of a smash attack. It comes out frame 22. I'm not sure if I said that already, but it comes out frame 22, and it's probably going to be pretty strong. Only hits on one side as well, so they have to compensate for that somehow. And last but not least, I looked at this for a long time, and I can guarantee you do not know what this move does. This move is an up B, not a side B, not a dash attack. If you look very closely, you can see that at the start of the clip, there's an arrow above him that's pointing up, and it slowly moves around, signaling that the person went from up to immediately to the side, and the arrow actually moves around while they're aiming it too, suggesting that this is an angleable up B, but since he used it on the ground, he got a ground attack. It comes out frame 34, although I doubt we'll actually be using it on the ground because it's a grounded up B, so never that good. And yeah, those are all of his moves. So, do you think Sephiroth will be good, bad, or do you just think he's cool in general? Whatever you think, you can let me know in the comments. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I thought I would just, let you guys know what's the deal about Sephiroth, because I thought I just found some things that not a lot of other people found. And I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Have a great day.